Yo, what up, what up? This is a working series straight from Busy Home Beat. Yes, and I'm going to show you how I mix the song. So listen to the song, then I'll just show you the process. I just went through to make the song sound dope. Okay, so listen. Yeah. Say yo with it. Series KSBEATZ-KAMA. Yeah. You are my home. I don't got nobody. Yeah. I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God. Tonight is my prayer. I'm pleading with you, my maker. Don't be chop money or your favor. Peace, long life, and kwacha. Wanna be bigger than Dangote. Mommy and daddy go day okay. They never go job again. You go rain on them with their money. Oh my maker, this is my prayer. Mami sanke dina mi fight me mama. Oh my maker, this is my prayer. Mami sanke dina mi fight me papa. Okay, so that's the song, beautiful song like that. Yes. So before I start to show you the process of anything, please subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel, and if you want us to learn anything that you actually don't know, just comment down there and I'll just get back to you. Of late, I've been lazy in posting because I've been busy in mixing people's songs for them and others. So this time around, this is a song that I recorded on my own to show you, because most of the time the client don't want me to show their song. So this time around, I'll be posting more tutorials this time around. So if you want us to learn anything on your own, just comment down there and I'll get you, then explain it better to you. If you know it, fine. If you don't know anything and you want us to learn, yes. Okay, so first of all, you already know I did link Rewire or connect the FL Studio. The beat, I played it myself over here to the Cubase here. Then I was using it to mix the vocals together with the beat together so that I can get a very balanced song. So the secret here is, if your beat you purchase the beat online and it has been mixed already, fine. But if it has not been mixed already, which meaning you play the beat your own self and you have recorded the vocals, whether some artist or you yourself, please make sure that your beat is actually balanced and frequencies and everything is sounding well, so that the vocals can actually fit in and sound well for you. Other than that, you can treat the vocals to sound properly, but because the beat is not nice and good enough, I mean it's not balanced, it will be very hard for you to get a very good and nice sounding mix. Yes. Okay, so that's that. The next thing that I did is, normal thing, the auto tune. Yes, I put auto tune on it, so if I have to solo the vocals, the lead vocals, this is what I get. You are my hope, I don't got nobody. Yeah. I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God. Tonight is my prayer. So first of all, what I did on it is let me just mute it and listen to the raw vocals first. Then you go through the process well. Please, there's no point in rushing. If I'm supposed to rush, I can just go through it just like that. You have to understand certain things. Don't rush, and let us understand certain things very well on our own. You understand? Okay. So this is the raw vocals without any effect on it. Yeah. You are my hope, I don't got nobody. Yeah. I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God. You understand? So first of all, what I did on it is the normal thing, the auto tune. I put auto tune on it. The key is this F and major scale. Retune speed around 10, and because I want to humanize it, I didn't want to sound like robots. I pushed the humanizing around 50. Can go more than that, or yes. Then this gate is to block background noises. You can use any gate of your own choice. We have half filter gate and Cubase half gate. If you can use this technique in any DAW that you are using, yes, to block all those background noises. So I rewired the track to a group here. The reason why I do rewire is because of my CPU, not anything, and I don't want to be copying the same effect from here to this track one by one like this. You get it? I will copy the same effect from here to here on the lead, then on the backings to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be copying it. To be wasting a whole lot of CPU. You get it? So for me to have more CPU to work for me, then I have to create a group for it. Then I just send it to it. So this is the group for the lead vocals, and this is what I'm having now.
if you look on it, I have EQ. You know the work of EQ. I just have to do subtraction, take away bad frequencies from it. So if I'm supposed to listen to it, this is how it sounds without the EQ. Let me just mute everything without the EQ.
Yeah, I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
And let me just bring the EQ on it.
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
The difference is very little. You get it? It shouldn't be too much.
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
Yes, you get it. It becomes clean and light. So you just have to understand why you are putting certain plugins on it. I always tell you. Then the next thing I did on it is compressor. Yes, this is the compressor. I'm using Fab Filter. You can use any compressor of your own choice. Yes. So threshold around -2.1, ratio 4. Then I change the style to auto. Attack of 3, then release of 1.3. That's what I did on it. So with this on it, the compressor and EQ, this is what we have now.
Nobody, yeah. I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God. Tonight is you, man. I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
So I use this de-esser to just cut away some sibilances because I didn't boost the high ends although. So I didn't do too much of the what do we call it, the de-esser. The de-essing, I didn't do too much of it. Only -38. Originally it was around -36, so I just had to do this and take its the sibilances from it. And the next thing that I did is virtual tape machine. Yes, just to get this kind of analog feel. You get it, this analog feel. So I boosted it around +5 dB. Without it, this is how it sounds.
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
And with the virtual tape machine on it, this is how it sounds.
Trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
You understand? You get this kind of analog feel for yourself. You understand? So the next thing is another compressor to tighten up certain things. You understand? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
Because I wanted it to be level, so I brought the gain down around 30. Then I compressed it around 51.9 to the peak reduction around 51.92. Then the gain reduction, I brought it around 30.08. So with the compressor on it, this is how it sounds.
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
Without the compressor,
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
so you can see it. The volume reduces in sizes. You get it? Yes, the volume reduces. So listen to it once and for all.
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
Yes,
Tonight is my prayer.
It makes the vocals very tight. You understand? Then the next thing I did here is trying to be fast because you people don't like long videos and I don't want to bore you with anything. So the next thing I did here is EQ. EQ here just to make sure that my vocals is cutting through the mix. I'm getting this high end, so I boosted the high ends. You can use any EQ of your own choice, but I like to use this one. You understand? Yes. So I push the high ends 1 dB of 10 frequency. Yes, 10 hertz. Yes, I push it around 10, then I push the dB around 1. So with this one on it, this is what we are having now.
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
And without this EQ,
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
See, it makes the vocals bright. It brightens the vocals. I didn't want to be dark. Yes, so that's why I boosted the high ends over there. And I put a reverb on it here. This is the reverb I put on it. I say you can use any plugin. You just have to understand your plugins. Don't be like, this is a plugin this guy is using and he's getting something nice, so you have to go for those plugins. Nah, don't be like that. Understand your plugins and just work with it. This mixing thing takes time if you are just starting up. You understand? Okay, so with the reverb on it, this is how it sound.
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
Not too much of it. So this is the settings for. I call the low ends. I choose the reverb type plate. Then I just set my pre-delay to 65.6, my time to 2.05, and I brought the wet and the dry signal up to 10 for the lead vocals. Yes, and this is how it sounds with and without.
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God. Tonight is my prayer. I'm playing with you, my maker. No be job money or your.
You understand? Okay. So after this, what I did here is the reverb. So I just created reverb send, and If you don't know how to create reverbs, and look at my previous videos and other stuff I've been teaching you people. So I created a reverb send for this after putting the reverb on it. So on the reverb send, this is what we have there. It's a Valhalla reverb, and I put my decay to 2.54, pre-delay 65.97, then I put it on the mode smooth plate. Yeah, smooth plate. That's what I use. And on the reverb track, I put this Enigma stereo on it just to make the reverb sweet. You understand? Yeah, sweeten it. So without this on it, this are the reverb sound on the lead vocals.
I don't trust you, man. I trust all.
Wait, let me activate it first. Okay, so let me just mute this once. Now listen to how it sounds.
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
And without this reverb on it.
You, man. I trust Almighty God.
So just a little thing that I can add it to it. So if you want to add any effect to it and make your reverb sound anything, you can just create a send, and whether you want to put compressor, EQ, anything you want to put here to make your reverb sound nice, then you can come here and just control your reverb and everything here. You understand? Yeah. So after the reverb, I created a delay, and this is the settings for the delay. Yes, 1/4, and I called the high pass around 541, the low pass around 5.11k. Yes, and my feedback is around 20. Yes, for the delay. And I also put I did parallel compression over. It's been a long time since I showed you parallel compression, but I've done a video of it several times for you. So the parallel compression here is to make sure that I'm having a heavy and strong vocals over here. You get it? Because when I listened to it without the parallel compression, I felt that the vocal wasn't too strong together with the beat.
Man, I trust Almighty God. Tonight is my prayer.
So what I did is create a parallel compression. The compression that I'm using here is I'm using this FET compressor from soft tube. Yeah. So these are the settings that I did on. I put my ratio around 20.1. Then my attack, fast attack and fast release. You understand? And my input all the way down. That's the setting. That's the knob that I touch here. For this side, I didn't actually come here or do anything here. 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I actually touch. You understand? Then I just set the amount of parallel compression that's supposed to be on it. You get it? Yes. So around -30 on it. Let me just bring it all the way up and see how it sounds. The parallel compression.
Trust Almighty God. Tonight is my prayer.
So this is what I'm actually adding to the vocals, but I didn't want it to be too much, so I have to back it up a little bit. A little one shouldn't be too much on it. Other than that, your vocal will be sound. Some people always contact me and say that whenever they do their song, they're nice beats, but after recording and mixing, the song doesn't sound like music. It sounds something else. It's because you have been boosting your vocal. You want your vocal. I'll be doing a tutorial about that one for you, so don't worry about it. So the parallel compression is to make the song vocals heavy and fit into the song well. Yes. And the next thing is doubler. I just wanted this kind of stereo feel. You get it? So I just mute the middle one. Yes. Then have this side ones. Then I wanted it to affect the high ends only. You understand? So if I'm supposed to bring it all the way up like that, this is what I'm actually adding to the vocals.
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
You get it? But I'm not adding a whole lot of it to sound like some robotic or some artificial things. So I bring it way down to, let's say, 25. And this is how it sounds now with the double and everything.
I don't trust you, man. I trust Almighty God.
Yeah, so that's what I actually did for the vocals. I mean, all the vocals, but for the rap, so this is my rap vocals. It's the same thing that I did my EQ, compression, DS, virtual tips, compression, and this again, and I put a reverb on it. But for this, around 10 and 2.4, a little bit of the settings different from the lead one. And my send, I did a different because it's a rap. I didn't put too many reverb on it as compared to this one. So it's -15 and this one is -19. Because it's a rap, I didn't want too much of the reverb on it. And parallel compression to -30, doubler -30. Then for my backup, my backup to the same thing, with the exception of me putting imager on it to get this kind of stereo feel. You understand it? Yes. So if you listen to the backup only, let me just mute it. That's what we have. So I recorded to 4 different vocals. Pan it left 65, pan it right 62, pan it left 43, pan it right 40, and all of them with a reduction of volume -6. You understand? So this is how it sounds. You understand? So I just wanted to have this stereo feel. So I put this imager on it around 1.22. You get it? Yes. And the next thing, that's the only difference I did for this and the lead and the rap vocals. Yes. And for that one too, I put the same reverb and delay. The amount that I sent to the lead vocals is the same thing, just 1 or 2 difference there over there. Yes, the same thing that I did, just that. Yes, so that's what I did for this song, and it sounded dope. So let me just play some part of the rap for you to see that those who like to mix rap vocals and it has not been fit, and listen to how the rap vocals sound. Busy niggas if I bought my home thing, Quadanum, Omumba, and no my drinking. Omunisika Pudu Bia or Brenny more thing, but Omuma Bedi and you my drinking. Yeah, famous sister Penny Subis. It's in my local language. If you don't understand Tree, sorry, but just know that how it fits and sound good on the beat. You understand? So that's how I did mix the song. So just link up if you want us to do business, for me to mix your song for you or show you 1 or 2 tricks and everything. Link up for businesses, and let me play it once and for all. Then it's your boy King Series. Please subscribe and comment down there. Try to share to support the boy, so that this time around we'll be reaching 5K. That's the target now. I want to, grow my YouTube channel very well. So help your boy to grow. It's your boy King Series, straight from Busy Home Beat. Yes, and I'm out.
You are my home.